My head is off to Will Ryan and his Green Bay program. They did a wonderful job, especially in the first half. I thought they were very deliberate in their approach, very methodical in their approach. Whenever you're facing a team that averages 18 assists per game, you're gonna be caught in situations where you're off your mark, meaning out of position. I thought our adjustment toward the end of the half when we drew up a play for Demoy. He made that three, and Demoy got a block shot that led to Trago Million's three-point basket. I thought that gave us some momentum going into halftime, and we were able to use that energy in a great way to get us going. The other part of it is I thought Alec Ogletree did a great job of knocking down those open looks that he had, and he's going to continue to do some things for us. Our balanced scoring, 5 guys in double digits, 14 assists, 8 turnovers. That is where we won the game at, but also being able to defend their three-point shooters in that second half.
All right, we'll open up the questions. Alec, we'll start with you.
Hey, Coach. Congratulations on another victory. I was just curious if you could speak a little bit to what you guys did to defend Amari Davis a little bit better there in the second half.
He had 27 points. Did we defend him well?
Well, in the second half, you hold him to 10, I believe.
Well, it's a full game. I thought, he's an all league guy, a great player, quick first step, tremendous at the things that he does. Went 8 for 9 from the free throw line. I'll have to watch film to totally answer that. But I thought as we went to that second half, we defended their team from the standpoint of contesting three-pointers. They made 1 3-pointer in the second half. I thought that was crucial with what we needed to adjust, but our guys executed that game plan at halftime and made the adjustments we need to make. I'm proud of my team at defending a team like that who makes over 250 passes, 18 assists per game. That's tough. That is a tough way to play defense, but our guys was resilient. They were patient. And we defended and stayed in the stance. They averaged over 77 points a game, and we held them to 68.
Thank you.
All right, Tom, you're up.
Could you talk about closing out the game today?
Well, I thought our guys, it's those lessons that you have to learn along the way. I still don't think we executed at that free throw line like we should. We had Craig Baudouin up there, Torrey Patton up there, and we went 0 for 4 or 0 for 6 because of the 1-and-1 situation at the front end. But we have to do a better job at closing out games, and that comes with maturation, that comes with experience, and our guys are going to continue to get better at that. I am proud of the win because we did come back from that game on last Saturday, sort of like the same situation where we had to secure the ball and press break and then come down and win the game on the free throws. And I thought we did execute enough to come out with a victory.
All right, Alec, we'll go back to you.
Coach, I was just curious. I'm sure you heard the news about legendary coach John Chaney passing away the other day. I was just curious if your guys' paths ever crossed during your coaching career.
Yeah, our paths have crossed. It's crossed, not only with whenever your mentor is George Raveling, you cross paths with his generation of coaches and friends, and they are friends. So for me, I want to call Coach Rav right away because he lost, in a good friend, John Thompson. He lost in a good friend, John Chaney, and he's a great coach. We all stand on the shoulders of John Chaney, not just black coaches, but all coaches, because he was that successful, especially the style of play that he had with implementation of the zone and different things that he did, practicing early morning, and what he's done at that institution. He's given so much to the game, Hall of Famer. It's a hurt not only in the black community, but all coaching communities, high school, AAU grassroots, but also college and professional. He's produced so many players along the way, And, you know, our prayers are with the Temple, University of Temple, their institution, their program, the former players. That's a fabric of who they are. And it's a relationship that those young men have always had. It's a lot of heavy hearts, you know, with the Georgetown family as well as Temple. But let's just say it as it is. We lost great coaches in the game, not just black coaches. We lost great coaches.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Coach.
Anyone else got a question for Coach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first half was a pretty fast pace up and down. The second half was more slow down. Did you make any adjustments at halftime?
Yeah, I think when you look at the course of a game, that's a great question. It got methodical in those last 4 minutes where every possession needed to count. What I'm proud of is we didn't turn that ball over in those moments that led to those easy baskets. We did foul. We didn't keep them out of transition, which they had, but that's why, you know, it was more so nip tuck in that last couple minutes. And I thought our guys did a better job. It was more free throws in that second half, I thought, than the first, but I could be wrong. But I just thought, you know, we executed how we needed to come out with a victory.
Anyone else?
Coach, I wanted to ask you, Craig Bodewan, since the January 9th victory over Northern Kentucky, excluding tonight, he's at 12.2 a game, and he had 16 tonight on 6 for 10 field goals. Could you just talk about real quickly, like what it means to have a point guard that you can, you know, go to on any time, it seems like?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think we all know what Craig was doing last season when he had his season-ending injury, and he was averaging 15 points, 5 or 6 assists, 3 steals, and leading the conference almost in minutes played. But for that young man to be able to go an entire summer during a pandemic after a surgery, not having the training, you know, room or at his disposal because he was at home on the west side of Chicago, he did things to get himself prepared for this moment, and that's staying consistent, being locked in with Max Benton, our trainer, doing his rehab the best he could under the circumstances. And obviously it's going to take him, and did take him, several games to get his feet underneath him. And I just thought as a point guard, he's one of our most vocal leaders. He's very successful in the classroom, and I am proud of where he's come through the adversity and obstacles he had to get through. Now, with that being said, Craig will tell you right now he didn't play his best, and that's the type of competitor he is, and that's how much expectations he have on himself. But 16.6 assists, 3 steals. I mean, he had a +9 in that category. He's been playing good basketball and also delivering the basketball, getting his teammates organized as best as possible.
Thanks, Coach.
I think did we lose someone?
Yeah.
Abraham, is he there?
Abraham, you still there? You may have hopped off.
Let's just wait and see. Did he hop off?
Yeah, it looks like he's off. Anyone else for Coach? While we wait a minute for Abraham. All right, Coach. I can reach out to Abraham.
Coach, I got one more question.
Go ahead, buddy.
Torrey Panius hit a lot of big shots for us in his 2 years with us. He hit a big 3 to put us up 6 in the final minute. Could you talk about Patton?
Well, Torrey's been our most consistent guy. I think he's not afraid of the moment. He's not afraid, and his reputation, he's not afraid to take those big shots. He has a lot of confidence in himself. I have confidence in him. Our team has confidence in him, and he's delivering every time, every step of the way. You know, he got in early foul trouble. So it was difficult for him to get into the flow of the game because he had to sit so many minutes. But that actually helped in that second half because he did log several minutes in the second half and was able to make those big shots. And obviously, you know, our depth, we're going to win by committee, and it's one of our strengths. Our depth is one of our strengths, and we played 10 guys. And Demetrius Terry, 3 minutes was just as important as our leading minutes guy, Trey Million, at 32. So we're going to continue to do things that we do, and we got to continue to close out games and get better. Tomorrow, Green Bay is going to be prepared. Will Ryan's a great coach, and I'm sure they'll pick apart that film and have a game plan.
Awesome, guys. Anything else for Coach?
All right.
Cool.
Thanks, guys. Go Vikes.